Dear community, I would love to share something today with you because I watched a video by Silke Schäfer. She is a well-known astrologer, and she was talking about money, about the euro, Bitcoin, Swiss franc in one of her last videos. And that caught my interest because, as you know, my topic in my life is money. First, as a banker, I started as a loan officer in Hamburg for the Dresdner Bank, and I experienced something very interesting in my first weeks as a loan officer, because a company in Guatemala, which our bank, Dresdner Bank, has given a lot of loans for 10-20 years, suddenly went bankrupt, and it was a shock for our bank. And what was the problem? The problem was that this coffee company in Guatemala has gambled with coffee futures in the commodity market, and they were on the wrong side. As you know, the futures for the commodities are going up and down, and they played on the wrong side, and therefore they lost the whole company after 50 or 80 years of existing. That was my first lesson as a banker, as a loan officer. But I didn't learn about it. That was the interesting thing. Because 20 years later, I went in the same business, investing in commodity futures. And as you know, or as I learned, it is a game. It is a game where you make a lot of money and then you are losing a lot of money. And every investor or bank or investment fund is experiencing the same. Nobody had the crystal ball to look into the future and to see if the prices are going up and down. So, at the end of the day, we human beings and companies and banks, etc., are not dealing well with money. We are playing around, we are gambling with money. We don't really value money. Today, in our money school, we are teaching how to deal with money in a good way and how to clean money in a good way, to do something good with the money. But coming back to my losses in the commodity market, I had to do a huge change in my inner self. It wasn't easy, and it wasn't easy for my family either. But I believe in something bigger. And I believe that we all are guided by something bigger. So I made this change, and today it is my task to help other people to go through through this change, to this transformation, to this shift. Because we are living in a gigantic change in the world, and for us personally, everybody has to go to this shift. So as I said, I feel fortunate that I have been able to go through this change already in some years before. Together with my partners of our Life and Money School, we are supporting other peoples in their shift and in their new paths to go in their lives. After my loan office career, I became private banker. And as a private banker, you are dealing with a lot of wealthy people. My family consider themselves also wealthy, but the people I met and I had to deal with as a private banker, they were far wealthier than my family. The interesting thing is we didn't talk about money, or that they really didn't talk about their money, but for me it was interesting how they looked at it and how they dealt with it, and what triggered them and what influenced them regarding money. Much goes back to their or to our childhood, to our parents, including our ancestors, regarding money, how we deal with it, how we look at it. Because money is an energy, and this energies, all the energies are inherited. And by the way, we are born into these families to learn something or to teach something to our members and family members, and in the end of the day, to heal it, or to heal a lot of issues what were not done well in these families. I think that today we have reached a point in our world where we are allowed to question many things. Okay. For example, do we really need this constant growth of the economies in the world? Do we need this excessive consumption in the world? How much money do we need to live healthy and lucky? That means happy. Shouldn't we support the coming generation in their personal and professional development and teach them about money and its handling? Money is a fundamental topic for everybody. But the experience I did with my clients is that they were not talking about it. They, instead of talking about money, they had emotional problems between themselves, between their family. It was envy, it was resentment, vanity, it was intrigues, secrecies, fears, and greeds, what were in between themselves. Do we want to continue to live in this world where families are falling apart instead of sticking together and making peace and healing something which was broken generations before in the family of origin? Today it is about healing, and it is about making peace. It is about letting go the old and having faith for the new that is coming. In this sense, I wish you, dear friends, a smooth transformation and a change in your mindset. We support you if you wish. Thank you so much. Bye.